Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Alex here. We had a super smashing week last week. As you probably saw, we were silaging and we got a lot more maize in than I was expecting. Maize? Sorry, barley. We whole crop the barley here. So I was expecting about 20 tonnes a hectare to come off. Given that our maize normally yields about 35 tonnes a hectare, we were doing 65 hectares in total, so I thought we're easily going to fit it into this pit here. In actual fact, we got to about 55 hectares and we had to stop because we were coming out here. Now, we do have a little bit of space in that clamp, but we silage 2,500 tonnes, and I was doing my calculations. I thought that's going to take me nicely up to November if we're feeding 14 tonnes a day. So we've still got some maize left, not a huge amount. It's going down. I'm also a little bit concerned about how this will feed through the plant, so I didn't want to go too crazy on things. But generally, it's been a good silaging, and I'm looking forward in a couple of weeks to putting this through the plant. Now, we've got a couple of other things arriving this week. Boiler is on its way, so we're going to take a look at that. And later on in the week, we're going to exchange over our heat exchanger here. So hopefully that will mean that we can keep up with log demand and drying requirements. Okay, there he goes. Let's go and have a look what he's delivered. So there's the chimney pipes. It's like a kind of giant U-bend for a lavatory. Got some motors here. And that looks like a box I want to keep hold of, given it's got the heat meter. So there we are. Right. Got the heat exchanger. Let's go and take a look in the shed. Right, so there's the chip auger. Here's some other bits and pieces of augers. Here's the unit itself. Under a solar. Probably air blower there, I imagine. Augers here taking up. That's obviously the bit of the chimney. Got the water pipe coming out there. I take it that's the ash unit down there. So it'll nicely fit in this corner very easy. It's not going to take up a lot of space in this shed, which is all right then. Good. Okay, looks like we've got a rip up there. Okay guys, luckily I've got a U-bend that I bought the other day, so I was thinking this would probably happen. So let's go and see if I can put it on, see what's happening there. Okay, so here is my 90-degree bend, and I'm going to try and stick it up there. Hopefully it's going to hold on. I can then attach the flexible tubing to the down pipe, because I think we're putting a bit of stress on the corner. So I'm just going to have to pray that it fits over. I've measured it 400 mil, and we'll see how we go. Right, so I couldn't get this on, so I had to make a couple of nicks to the side there with the grinder just to see if we can slip that on now. So I'll have another go. See if we put it on and put a few tech screws on afterwards to hold it in place. Okay, so we've got the bend on. We'll put a collar in there, and now it's coming down nicely. We're just gonna see if we can attach this end to it. So put a strap, and away we go. We'll eventually get this in steel all the way down, and then we'll be able to easily attach here at the bottom, but I'll get those on order now, just because I know they work all right. Right, there we are, guys. All put on now. I'll put a little clip just halfway up to try and give a bit of support. But as I said, I'll get some steel work and get it all the way down to the bottom here. And then that'll be a lot easier to hang on to. But yeah, there we go. We're back in the drying game again, which is good. Okay guys, the side sheets on the building are coming up. We've got Barry up on top there, and Vaughan and Richard down below, lifting them up. They've cracked on fairly well today. See our little dryer unit sitting there ready to go. Boilers inside. So yeah, coming on. Looks like Barry's just struggling up the top there to get underneath the clustering bracket. So Dave's just trimming off the ends there. We are just getting to slightly end of one pile of logs, and there's always a few topping and tailing to be done, so that's what we've done for the moment. Corners there for the shed. Come all the way along now, so that's going to be very nice. Right, so the guys are just putting back together the separator up there, because we're feeding more of the maize mixture now. So we'll see if that holds. We'll come back, see if we can get it working on the plug. Okay, so we're just down at our drying box here, the kiln, and we've got the Sparkies here taking out the electrics on the nanotainer, which is just over there behind me. So we're going to remove that from position and put our new heat exchanger in place, just to get all that heat being produced by the engine sucked out and drying logs. Right, so there the pipe's cut off, that's the heat meter bit there with the heat meter box. So I'll just get rid of this last little piece here, and then I'll come in with the forks and lift this out of the way. That there just gives you the size of the heat exchanger, which is probably 1 metre by 40 centimetres or something, so it's not a massive box, this one. So hopefully the new one will do a much better job. Right, here she comes. We're going to try and pick her up on that. Whoa. Okay. Down a touch, Dave, and just drag it backwards slightly. Now come back. Yeah, that way at the same time. Lift her up high. Blimey, that's not looking very healthy, Dave. Now straighten up. And get over that way, Dave. Right, so at a funny angle, but she's coming back. I think we might be a bit low on that rear front tyre. Take it all the way over to the other tramp and put it on the other bit of concrete. There we go. That's our space there left, ready for our new exchanger. Right, and then we'll bring this heat exchanger around and put it into place. Right, so we've just got Tom here. We are working on getting the walking floor on the dryer working. So we'll just go and take a quick look how we're getting on. Got an IBC of water there because there's a little bit of wood chip inside in case it catches fire. Tom is just getting in now. Let's have a look under here. We've got that one piston off there, so he's got to put that in place, weld that in. Got the other one on the other side. We're going to put another plate there. So let's just climb up and have a look. See how things are going. Nice and warm, eh, Tom?
Oh, too warm. Too warm.
He's going to weld on, and he's going to put another plate on top. Tom, are we going to do the other side? That one as well?
Don't know.
You're not feeling up to it at the moment, eh?
Well,
fair enough.
I'll have a look at it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be.
I'll tell you what, we'll run it.
Such.
We'll run it, and you'll see how the floor moves up and down. I'm just a bit worried about it going.
Yeah.
You know, we did do it last time,
yeah,
and we bolted that plate on. But given the flex and how it ripped out that side, I thought there must be a lot of stress on it.
Yeah. We'll see. We might end up just doing. You know how I said we'll cut that plate out of that one.
Yeah.
And sit it over and weld it all the way around.
Yeah.
Maybe do something like that.
That would be very good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be very good.
But I say there's no like stress cracks at the moment that
No.
through, so
Yeah.
but yeah, I know
Stitch in time.
Yeah, belt
Yeah.
and brace and whatnot.
Exactly. Just give us a shout and we'll run it, and then you'll see how it flexes on the end of the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Meanwhile, we got Dave screening out some whole tree chip. Ray's putting some more chip in the shed, stocking up again. So, yeah, all good. stuff which we're going to put in the shed. This stuff here we can send out to clients right away. Here we go, putting in place. Right guys, so we have got our heat exchanger now in place. We've got Will from Red Kite here. He's going to put the hoses back into the system, get it plugged in, and then we've also at the same time got Shenton's here, so it's never rains or pours. Okay, so we're just going to cut a hole in here around the line to let it fit in with this. Okay guys, so I'll just show you how we've installed this all. I've managed to cut the hole out there, out of the concrete kiln. This is now all plugged in. You see those lines going back up. The fan is not working yet, so I've got to get the sparkies to come and wire all up and put the return temperature probe on as well, so we can accurately adjust how much hot water is going back into the system. But we've got a bit of a southwesterly that's coming from that way across the fan, and I've got to say, well, when I stick my head in here, just the hot air coming out is extraordinary. But there's a hole down there. I've cut that out with that concrete cutter. I've got to say, that's a heavy bit of kit when you're trying to saw through this, and all these steel wires coming across you. But yeah, there we are. Nice hole. We'll make a sloping box structure, take the hot air down into the kiln. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next week.